Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will do another vocabulary session, of course on A1 level. We will talk about another category today, which is fashion. And of course, I will also give you some verbs, some adjectives, so that you also can immediately use the new vocabulary and build your own nice sentences. So let's start. Fashion is the topic of the day, and in German we just say Mode. If we use the article die Mode. Using the article sometimes is not necessary. I will give you an example. If you say fashion is my life in English, you say Mode ist mein Leben. But even in English the same. If you want to say the fashion this season is all neon or whatever, die Mode diese Saison ist. So it depends on how you use it. You can use it with or without the article. The categories today are clothing, shoes, and accessoires. So let's start with the first category. Die Kleidung, clothing. Das Kleid, the dress. Das Hemd can mean the blouse, the undershirt, the shirt, has many meanings. Der Rock, the skirt. Der Pullover, the sweater. Die Hose, the pants. Der Mantel, the coat. A nice aspect of the German language, in my opinion, is that you can put many nouns together. Of course, we do it in every language because we have two informations, we put them together somehow, of course. So if you say in English, for example, the fur coat, not supporting it, of course, but just as an example, we have to combine it. So we can say der Pelzmantel. So we put it together, and the article always is the last one's gender, so to speak. And with this combination, you can make so many nouns now. Of course, not everything is fitting. There are some rules. We will cover this in another grammar session. But just remember, in German, you put the nouns together. You don't say them separately. You put them together. So you have the dress. Then you have the ball dress, for example. Das Ballkleid. Or the mini dress, das Mini-Kleid, the summer dress, like everything almost, or the winter dress. So many things with this option, okay? So the blouse, the undershirt, the shirt in English is really different. So das Hemd can mean something that has a collar, so it's more fancy for men and women. So this can be a hemd, das Hemd, but especially if you talk about the undershirt, we can also say das Unterhemd, the undershirt, Unterhemd. And then, of course, we talk about a normal shirt with no collar whatsoever, like this. So it really depends how you use it and if you add another information. For example, I can also give you now a new verb, to wear something, tragen, to wear. Er trägt immer Krawatte und Hemd. He always wears a necktie and a shirt. And of course, we don't need to think twice which one we mean. Of course, the color shirt. Sweater is, of course, this thick material sweater. In winter, we wear this, but the material can also be thinner. The main issue is that it has to be like a long sleeve. Yeah, this is like the typical sweater. Of course, we can also say hoodie and stuff like that. But if we say just pullover, we always assume that it is close on the neck and has a long sleeve. Of course, if you go to a German catalog, you can see short sleeve sweaters. You can see sweaters with 3/4 of a sleeve and stuff like that, right? So pullover, the sweater. Die Hose, the pants. I can only recommend you to go to any German H&M or whatever online shop and just check out all the categories. You will see how many things you will understand. Unterhosen are the boxer shorts. Or we can say Badehosen, swim shorts. And of course, you can also use it with adjectives. So long pants, short pants. Lange Hosen, long pants, kurze Hosen, short pants, for example. And about the coat we talked before, we can say winter coat, summer coat, fur coat, any coat at all. By the way, since we talk about fashion, we also have in online shops and stuff often this one here. Damenmode and Herrenmode. So actually it just means female fashion and male fashion. Ladies and gents. Okay, this was the first category. Let's go to the next one. Shoes. Die Stiefel, the boots. Die Sandalen, the sandals. Die Hausschuhe, the slippers. Die Pumps, it's the same as in English, the pump or the pumps. Die Absatzschuhe are shoes that have a heel. Normally, for both of them, we would translate it with high heels. Die Socken, the socks. So now let's have a little exercise and give you an English sentence. I don't want to judge anyone's style, but it's just a nice cliche, the socks and the sandals as a fashion faux pas, right? So let's translate this sentence together. He wears socks with sandals. How embarrassing. So, trägt Socken und Sandalen. Wie peinlich. The last part, it's literally the wie, how, and the adjective. And the second sentence, why embarrassing? It's fashion. So we have a redemption. So how do we say that? Wieso peinlich? Das ist Mode. That's fashion. Okay? So now you have some shoes. And even though we don't do a lot of grammar today, I want to give you a way to say something is something with the adjectives. The easiest part would be die Schuhe sind zu groß. Yeah, the shoes are too big. This kind of grammar and expression we learned before, so just check out my other videos if you are totally unfamiliar with that. So the shoes are too big. If you put the verb in front of the noun, it has to adjust to the grammar gender. Die großen Schuhe. So this one we will cover, of course, in the near future. So she wears long socks. Long socks. We would say sie trägt lange Socken. We have to change the adjective because Socken is plural and so on, accusative and. Okay? So don't let it intimidate you. It's really easy to learn. It's an easier part of the grammar. It's not so bad. And let's go to the last one. Accessoires. Der Schmuck, the jewelry. Die Handtasche, the handbag. Der Hut, the hat. Der Gürtel, the belt. Der Ring, the ring. Der Schal, the scarf. Die Uhr, the watch. Now, when you listen to me a little bit before, you will see immediately, oh, here we have two words, the hand and the bag together, as I said before. So, of course, you know, we can say so many things with Tasche. Die Tasche is just the bag. Die Reisetasche, the travel bag, die Schminktasche, the makeup bag, just to name a few. Der Hut, the hat, is not the soft material which we call when we say it's cold outside, please wear a hat. We don't say that in German with Hut. This warm material hat, it is die Mütze. So hat is more like this. It's a little harder material. And the beanie or the wool hat, winter hat, stuff like that, it's more like this, right? With belt, we can also say a lot of things. Of course, like in English, the leather belt, the jeans belt, and so on. You can add der Ledergürtel, der Jeansgürtel, just a few examples. And for the last one, I want to give you some examples for ring. I think the most important one is the marriage ring, maybe. Der Ehering, a marriage ring. Anything else, it's just a ring, of course. Die Uhr, the watch, is like the most general statement. Of course, someone can also wear a Rolex, die Rolex, or a fitness watch. Eine Fitnessuhr. Okay, a fitness watch. This is it for the first part. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. It is Los_Learn German. The more people follow, the more content we will create. Of course, I will make announcements, quiz, and other fun stuff. If you have questions or you want to give some feedback, I really enjoy those. Leave a like. And I see you next time with part 2. Next time we will talk about colors, patterns, and it will get even more fashionable. See you then. Bye.